Hello YouTube, it's me again, Corbin70. So the past few days I've been posting about I posted three, I want to say sports talk videos. Like the first one was, the Detroit Lions playoff scenarios, possibilities. The next day I did an Eagles one, and then yesterday I did Lions. I probably titled it wrong. I don't really want to call that one a game plan per se. I want to call it, like, in my opinion, what do we have to do to win the game? Because the game plan, you actually have to say, okay, our plan is to run the ball this way, I didn't get into any detail like that. I just said, here are my 5 things. The top 3 were the main ones, of what they have to do to try to win this game. But I'm looking at the videos and all that, and I want to say, thank you for all the guys who've been watching my videos. I mean, before I did the Lions playoff scenarios, I could barely get up to 10 views. Sometimes I could barely get up to 5. I mean, apparently Xbox gameplay that I do isn't really that great. But, I love talking about sports. I mean, I guess I'm doing that. I mean, I got 104 views on that Detroit Lions possibilities right now, and it probably will keep growing. But I'm gonna do a new one of those after week. I'm gonna do week by week to show you, like, maybe after a while that 7-9 record will be eliminated, and there's only 2 possibilities: 8-8, 9-7. We don't know. But yeah, after each game, I'm gonna show you the possibilities. What's gonna happen for the Lions. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. Now, it looks like you guys have a little more faith in the Lions to make the playoffs, or at least people are more searching for it than the Eagles, because there's 104 views. 104 of you guys watched us, I looked up to see if we can make the postseason still, and, only like, I think 80 guys checked the Eagles one. So, it looks like people have given up on the Eagles this year. Well, we're going to have to see how they face against the Saints. And then, obviously, it hasn't been a day yet since I posted the game plan video, and that's got, 33 views. So I want to say thank you guys. I'm trying to grow this channel. So this is going to be more of a sports talking video. I mean, not video, a sports talking channel-ish now, like I've been doing. I'll still do some Xbox gameplay, once I get, subscribers back up that. But right now, I'm going to do what's working right now. Is, people are watching videos that I made for actually talking. So, but yeah, I just want to say thank you. I'm trying to I have 16 subscribers right now, and right now I'm trying to, make it more. So, smash that subscribe button, like button, and please, if you watch my videos, please comment. Give me ideas of videos. Like, I will pretty much do anything you guys ask along the lines of sports. I will do it. Don't make it like, too crazy, but yeah, I need to know what you guys want to see me do. So yeah, and I'm also, I have 16, like I said, I have 16 subscribers right now, and I'm trying to make that 16 have a 0 at the end, have 160. I mean, that's maybe not easy, but, I'm trying to get subscribers. I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to grow this channel. And the only way I'm going to do that is if I know what you guys want to see. But anyway, this video is going to be about basketball. Because, yes, college basketball has begun already. And I'm a huge Michigan fan, and transitioned to that and then football. And luckily, we don't have to face Ohio State in football this year. So I guess that's a mini win. We don't have to get destroyed by them. But Michigan basketball, I feel like they're underrated. Like, they don't have the big names like some of the schools have, but they're a good basketball team, and I think they'll do well this year. And I want to say keep us unranked. Keep us unranked. That doesn't give us the pressure of going out there and have to play well because we're a ranked team. I feel like they can beat a Michigan State team. They can beat the top teams in the country. Now, whether that happens is a different story, but I'm just saying they can do it. Juan Howard is a very good coach. But this video is mainly about the Detroit Pistons. Their first preseason game is tonight against the New York Knicks. And I'm excited. I've missed Detroit Pistons basketball. I mean, we didn't get a full season last year because of COVID, and when they started the bubble, the Pistons were so far out of it they didn't even invite them. It's kind of. I guess it's kind of sad. Like, the Phoenix Suns were able to be in the bubble, but the Pistons weren't. But that's just how terrible the Pistons were. The Suns used to be one of the worst teams in the league, and now it's kind of flipped. The Pistons are kind of now worse than the Suns. But I'm hoping that's gonna change soon. We've had a pretty good offseason, I want to say. Hiring Troy Weaver as our GM. He's done some I guess questionable things, but he's done a lot of things so far as GM. Like, he's not been quiet. We basically, the team we have now is a whole new team that we had last year. Like, the only two guys that are on the team last year, basically, or three guys. Now, there were a few, but like a lot of them are gone. Like, Blake Griffin's still there, Derrick Rose is still there, Svi Mikhailuk is still there. Siku Demboya is still there. I can't remember who else was on the team last year that's on the team this year, but mainly it's a whole new team. He basically revamped this team, and I'm excited to see what this team can do. We got a lot of young talent now. That draft was pretty good. I liked every single pick. I think Killian Hayes is going to he's our future point guard. And to learn under Derrick Rose, I mean, that's you really can't ask for much more than that. To learn from one of the stars in our league. I mean, if Derrick Rose didn't get injured, who knows what he would have been. I mean, in his MVP season, he was virtually unstoppable. And, I mean, he still is a talented point guard, but he's getting older, but doesn't mean you can't learn a few things from him. Isaiah Stewart, that center, he's a beast. Just looking at him, he's huge. I think he will be a monster in this league. I think he's going to be a little bit better than Andre Drummond, because I think he has the ability to stretch the floor a little bit more than Andre Drummond was. Andre Drummond is I know he's trying to develop his shot, but when he came into the league, he was more of a old-time center, going down low, getting boards. I mean, I know this, that's still the way centers have to play, but he couldn't shoot. And nowadays, everybody has to shoot. I mean, everybody can shoot now. So, and he really couldn't. So he was more of an old-time, not point guard, center. And I think Isaiah Stewart has the capability of stretching the floor a bit more better. More better? Wow, what kind of grammar is that? Stretch the floor a little bit better. There we go. I'm a grandson of a ex-English teacher. You'd think my grammar would be better. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what Isaiah Stewart can do. And Sadiq Bey, I think his three-point shot is extremely underrated coming out of college. He has good form. And I can't remember the last four guy, but he's not going to be on the team for. I think he's just going to be a G League guy for right now, a two-way guy. But I mean, to be honest, that fourth guy, I can't remember his name right now, but I think he could play as well in the NBA. I mean, all these guys that we picked, I think are NBA ready. But then there's also other young talent, like second-year players, like Siku Temboya. I think he's gonna. He worked out a lot. He put on a lot of weight. Looks like muscle. I'm excited to see what he can do this season. I mean, everybody said that he was a questionable pick because he came from overseas, but I think that he's gonna be a beast in this league as well. Just by the way he acts off on the court. But then there's also Svi Mikhailuk. He's young still, and but we got a huge young team right now with the veterans of Mason Plumlee, Blake Griffin, and Derrick Rose. I mean, I know Mason Plumlee was he was a questionable pick, and I agree, but I'm not going to really shut the door on him just yet. I'm going to give him a chance to see what he does this season. He'll probably be our starting center. I wanted the starting center to be Isaiah Stewart. I want two rookies. I want Killian Hayes to be a starting point guard, and I want Isaiah Stewart to be our starting center. Because why not? Why not see what they can do? I mean, this is a 72-game season. It's a strange year. why not see what they can do? I mean, we're obviously probably not going to win the championship this year. I mean, if it does, hey, I'll be happily surprised. But we're not going to go to the championship this year. So why not give the young people, right off the bat, some talent? I mean, not some, no, it's some experience, I mean. They're talented, so why not? I mean, let the young guys play. But Mason Plumlee, in my opinion, he can still get you 10 points a game, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, he can still get you some stats and some, some quality minutes. He's not a bum. I mean, he can still play. But now the player I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing is Jabril Okafor, because when he was coming out of college, he was one of the higher rated guys coming out of college. And then they're saying he's a bust now, but he's I believe only 24. I have to check his age. Well, hey, let me look at him right now. I know he's still young. I mean, this is only his 4th season. But I think he's gonna take this season, to Jabril Okafor. Doesn't want to say. Yeah, he's only 24 years old. So, I don't think people should give up on him just yet. He's 24. And he's been dealing with injuries, but I think he could use this opportunity on a new team to show that he's not a bust. I think he should take this year as a showing out year, where, have a chip on his shoulder. Say, hey, people say I'm a bust. All right, I'm going to show them that I'm not a bust. He should do that. He should go in with that mentality. And I think he will. And I still think he can. I'm not saying he's going to be a star in this league, but I can say that if he turns himself around, he could become a really good center in this league. And I hope he does. I kind of feel bad for him because, like I said, he was high rated coming out of college, and then he didn't play to what people expected him to, but like I said, he's only 24 years old, so he still is one of our young guys. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to see them play against the Knicks. I mean, I know it's a preseason game and it won't really much count for very much, but it will give us as Pistons fans a light to see how our team is right now. For our starting lineup, I wanted to see, because it hasn't come out yet. So in my opinion, I want the starting lineup to be Killian Hayes at point guard, shooting guard Delon Wright. How do you say his name? Delon Wright. Because the reason why he's listed as a forward and a guard, but he's 6'5", and 6'5" and 6'6" is usually around the height as you want to be for a shooting guard. So I wouldn't mind starting him, giving him a chance. He's still kind of young. Small forward, I want to see Jeremy Grant, Blake Griffin at power forward, and Isaiah Stewart at center. Our 6th man, I want to see Derrick Rose, along with coming off the bench. Of course, Derrick Rose, he'll be coming off the bench. Along with Speed Mikhailuk, Sika Dumboya, Sadiq Bey. I want him to get some minutes because I know he can shoot. And I want to see if what I'm saying is true. Like I said, his 3-point shot is underrated. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. I mean, I really hope that if he starts shooting threes and he's a big old brickster and everybody looks back and says, hey, I thought you said his shot was underrated. And I'm like, well, at the time I thought it was. But I hope it doesn't come to that. But, and then, obviously have Jabril Okafor and Mason Plumlee. I want him to get, the same amount of minutes, go back and forth. I probably missed a guy. I mean, like I said, I'm still trying to learn this team again. There's so many new names on this team, and I'm trying to just, learn. I mean, as of right now, I think we still have Trevor Ariza. I don't know if he's gone yet, but I think we still have him, but I doubt he's going to be on our team very long, or very much longer if he is still. But, yeah, this team is very young, and like I said, it's a 72-game season. And if Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose, let alone, can stay healthy throughout the entire season, and our young guys play as to where they're expected to, the Pistons could, mess around and, get an eighth, seventh, or even sixth seed in the East. I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to win the championship, but I'm just saying they have a chance to make the playoffs this year. And if they do that, I won't be surprised because they have the team to do it. They have young talent out there. They should go in hungry, something to prove. But I just think the West is just too powerful, and I don't know if the Pistons can make a deep run yet. Because they still have to go through the Nets because Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are coming back this year, and they're gonna have something. They're gonna be a good team. The Raptors are almost always a good team. They have to go through the Bucks. It's gonna be hard for the Pistons to make a deep run, and if they somehow manage to make the finals, they're gonna face an LA team, either the Clippers, which I highly doubt. It's probably gonna be the Lakers again. Although I wouldn't count out the Nuggets. They were a surprising team last year. And also in the East, I forgot about the Heat. The Pistons have to go through the Heat as well, I think. So, I mean, it's tough right now for the Pistons to go to the finals just yet. But all I'm saying is though, if our players can develop the way they can, the way they're supposed to and expected to, I feel like in the next few years the Pistons will be right up there as one of the more dominant teams. And that's going to be all on Dwayne Casey and the coaching staff. How, it's can they develop our players the way they're supposed to be? So, we're going to find out. Now, like I said, anything can happen. Pistons, if they win the finals, I mean, I guess any professional team can win the respective championship because they're a professional team. But I'm just saying that I just do not see the Pistons winning the finals this year. I just cannot. They're just, unless LeBron James drops dead and Giannis, breaks his leg and, doesn't play. I mean, unless like a whole hell of a lot of things happen, I just do not see the Pistons winning the finals. But I can see them making the playoffs though, as a 6th, 7th, or 8th seed. And probably being a first round, or even if they do win a series, second round exit. But like I said, I'm just excited to see them play again. I'm excited to see what this team can do. They're going to be a lot better than people expect. Like I said, it's a 72-game season. Pistons they're expected to win like 20 games, and I feel like they're going to win more of 30 to close to 40. That's just my opinion. They're going to be a lot better than people expect. And yeah, that's just my opinion as a Pistons fan, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, I'm really excited for tonight's Pistons and Knicks. But yeah, this video is probably going on for a long time, so I'm going to cut it now. Hope you guys enjoyed this little talk about the Detroit Pistons. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and please, like I said at the beginning of the video, comment on my videos. Let me know what you guys want me to do along lines of sports. Like, what you want to see. And trust me, I will pay attention, and I will either reply to you, say I will do it, or if I have a question, I will ask what do you mean, whatever. I'm reasonable. I will do what you guys want to see. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day.